Hey, 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 hey. Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Today we continue the work we did on the tribes in the last few days or weeks, and I want to be sure that tribes are at least, functional in their basic form, meaning that they can expand and such. Wow, nice picture of the day. A lot of dwarves. A lot of dwarves. Look at that. How many dwarves there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 dwarfs. Holy. That's quite a bit. It was a wedding or something, or it was, I don't know what it was. You know probably better than me what it was, but yeah, looks like a nice, nice thing. Looks like a nice thing. Looks like a nice event. Okay, by the way, I don't know if you know, but we have some sponsors, and ProAct, if you go on our website and click on ProAct, right, you will see there is one company that is sponsoring us. It's sponsoring us by allowing our server to be on their network and providing the server, and yeah, and so they are helping us a lot, so check them out. They are yeah, they make they have consulting services, hardware service. I don't remember exactly what they do. No, I mean they do IT consulting and IT services, so maybe you may use them for something. But yeah, they're providing our servers and for free, which is great. I don't know if you know, but we released a new version 10 days ago roughly, and yeah, the new version has the observatory as a new building, which costed me quite some time to make, but I think the end result is pretty good. I really like it. It can be expanded, with more NPC and more stuff, but yeah. I seen also some new players in game joining, which is good to see. So we have a nice integration with Discord, and you can see actually when people are asking for help on in game, because you can see it in Discord directly, which is pretty good. An integration that I made, I'm pretty proud of that, because it was done quickly and it's actually working very good. There is a limitation on the number of messages, but overall, okay. So yesterday we produced a bit of a little monster, which because the tribe was reproducing continuously, right? And we went from a situation of multiple NPC sharing the same brain, right? To the situation which is the correct situation of all the NPC having their own brain, right? And that is pretty good. So now these guys can actually think separately, right? Can think whatever they want to think. So they have their little brain. They have their little brain here. Oh, I changed the wrong one. They have the little brain here. I don't know how to throw a brain, but I think it's something like this. It looks more like a hat, but anyway, they have all their own little brain. Why? Because we clone it. Actually, we take this brain, right, and we clone it into the next one, and then we take this brain and we clone it into the next one, right? which is good because it means that all the NPC have the same, of that tribe, have the same possibilities, right? Have the same possibilities. Now, the problem is that this guy, right? This guy is thinking, wait. So what do? We said we copy the brain, right? We copy the brain. We copy the brain. We copy the brain. And we copy the brain, right? So we copy the brain. Yes. The problem is that in this copy, what happens is that if this guy is thinking to something, right? And in this case, is thinking to there was already. Oh wow. No, I want to. Fuck! I cannot do it the other way. No. What do you mean? I have to rotate it. I have to flip it. No. So the problem is that if this guy is thinking to something at that particular moment, and in our case, what he's thinking is thinking to. I didn't cut it off well, but anyway, he's thinking to breed, right? He's thinking to breed. Unfortunately, in the brain, we are copying also this, and so actually, what happened is that, this guy is thinking to breed, and so this guy is also thinking to breed, right? And this is what generates all the mess, because all of them are thinking to breed. And this is why yesterday we saw the replication of everything, right? Yeah. Exactly. Sorry, I decided to redo it. I decided to redo it because I didn't like how it was. I didn't like it. Brain. Copy brain, right? Copy brain. Copy brain. Think, small think. I think I don't need a lot of, I think that is enough. Like this is much better, eh? Like this is much better. Like this is fantastic. Zoop. So the problem is that, yes, one guy is thinking to breed, the other guy is thinking to breed, the third guy is thinking to breed, and they continue to breed. So, hello, Boamiro. Hey, welcome. I wanted to ask you about the game narrative role in Game Studio. What? I wanted to ask you about game narrative in a Game Studio. What do you mean? Can you ask can you rephrase the question so that I can understand it better? So this is what happens. Why this happens? Well, this happens because when we copy the brain, we also copy the active thought, so what they are thinking of, right? And it is a big problem. So when you do this deep copy, so the first thing I want to understand is when we set the brain, right? When we set the brain, you know that I really want to change this because it is so confusing. It is so confusing that I called it brain. It's so confusing. Here we are not setting the brain, we are setting the NPC. Ah no, we are setting the brain. Okay, so this one is the good one, but there is another one where we are setting the NPC type. Exactly. I think I should rename this, because otherwise super confusing. Let's rename it NPC type. Let's rename it this way, because setting the brain is not the right word, and it's just confusing me a million times. So what we need to do, we need to remove the active thinking. What is the game narrative doing? And now I get to this job. Ah. Hey, to this job. Hello, who joined? Hey, thank you for the follow, Moamiro. So you want to be a game developer, right? This is what you're saying? You want to be a game developer in the future? You want to develop games, and you want to submit your curriculum to a game studio, right? Is this what you're asking? By the way, where are you from? Moamiro, where are you from? I'm waiting the compilation, huh? Game writer and designer. Yeah, the first thing that I would suggest is really to understand the... You are from Egypt? Okay. The first thing that you should understand are the different roles that are part of a game studio, right? Because there are so many different roles, and it's important that you understand which one they are to understand to understand what you can do, right? Exactly. So this one becomes set NPC type, right? This becomes set NPC type. We will have a lot of places where it's failing, but it's okay. But I want to rename it because it's super confusing. And I would say that also this should be named get NPC type, right? Exactly. Should be get NPC type, because we have this class that is called brain, and if we rename something that is inside of it brain as well, it's super annoying. Right? We would never reconcile it. So the first thing you need to know, Moamiro, is what is your role, right? Because designing games is made of many different pieces. I can show you a small, I think I have it here somewhere. I want to be a game dev, right? I want to be a game dev. So the first thing that you want to understand, you have to understand this kind of graph, right? So in a typical game studio, there are people working on the engine side, which are mostly coders. And so you need to understand if you are potentially a programmer or not. There are people that are working on the graphics of the game. There are people that are working on public relations. There is obviously legal, infrastructure, and other stuff. And then there is what we call settings, right? Settings and rules. Setting and rules are usually the people that are designing the game. So setting is more about the lore, the story, like the bestiary, the NPC, the quest, the dialogues. you know, the main plot, right? Maybe I should, yeah, the background story, the main plot. So this is really more of a writer, right? Would you say writer? So while the rules usually is people that are balancing the game, so that they are inventing all the rules, you know, related to the game, like how much time it takes to level up, right? For example, or how strong should be a particular item, and so this is what you needed to. This is what you need to focus on, right? So you need to focus on what you want to be. What do you want to be? You want to be more on the rule side. You want to be more on the setting and lore, because they are very different skills, right? So usually, NPC get brain. Yeah, I'm doing a bit of a refactoring here because I'm super confused by this, you know. Oh, I did a mistake. Because they have very different skills. So the guy on the setting, right, is really a literate guy, right? A literate guy. So he's a writer. He's someone that invents, you know, stories. He can write well. He has a good understanding of human psychology. Where is get brain into this? Yeah. He has a good understanding of human psychology. And such. While the other guy, yeah, you see, that is the thing. Get brain, get brain. It is so stupid. But now at least we have get brain, get NPC type, right? Which is a bit better. The other guy, which is the guy on the rules, is usually a mathematical guy. He's someone that can handle very well mathematical formulas, because the majority of the game balancing is about mathematical formulas. So it really depends what you're good at or what you want to do, right? Because at least in a studio, you are speaking about a studio, I mean a real studio. Let me just check here. I need to change this. Yes. In a real studio, you know, they don't have like one guy doing 20 things, right? They have one guy doing one thing. Now for us is a bit different, because for us we are I'm doing pretty much everything myself, right? But well, not all, but I'm doing a lot of it, right, myself. So wow, there are so many. I think I underestimated the number of replacement I need to do, huh? I think I underestimated the number. No. You see, because like, who here is the brain? Yeah, exactly. So that is what you need to understand. You need to decide. You need to understand well the structure of a video game company or a video game team, let's say, and then decide if you are more inclined to mathematics or to be a writer, like a literate, you know, someone that they can write very well, they can Now, if you say game design, I mean pure game design, I think is even something that could be different. You know, can be like the rules guy, but more on the higher level, right? So you have to understand the mechanics of what makes people happy about playing a video game. So I think there is not really a single answer to that question. But I hope that helped. Because you have to develop skills in very different directions, right? You may decide to develop skills in more in the balancing and mathematical side of it, or more on the storytelling, or more on the human psychology, right? Because, for example, on storytelling, you know, there is a lot of psychology involved, right? If you want to do it right. Now, if you want to do a game, yeah, you're welcome, no problem. Now, if you want to do a game all by yourself, that's a completely different question, right? If you say, oh, I want to build my own game, and it's only me, right? Then that's different. But if you are thinking to a game studio, they will look at, they will look at, first of all, what you want to be usually, but that's true in every company, right? Whenever you make an interview in a company, unless you are super young, like first experience, but I would say even in that case, the oh, this was a mistake. The first thing that they look at is okay, what can this guy do and what he really wants to be? Because usually when you join a company, you don't have all the knowledge already, right? You have maybe a bit of knowledge, you have some background, you have some, maybe you are also working on the same field already, but what they are looking at is how you will be in 2 years from now, right? So if they hire you, what can you do in 2 years from now? Obviously, they are also interested in what you can do tomorrow. But I think if they are good hirers, a smart company, they are interested to know what you can do in the medium term, right? For them. So how you will evolve, what new things you can learn. And that is happening only, I would say, if you are specializing. You have to specialize in something. I mean, today's world in video games is extremely specialized. So you have one guy that is only working on lights, right? Or a guy that is only working on clothing, right? You don't have a guy that does all the 3D by himself, right? It's impossible. Maybe one guy is doing just outdoors and landscapes, right? One is doing only shaders and materials and so on. So even in 3D, there is so much, right? It's a bit like being a doctor, like medicine. You can say, "Oh, I am a doctor," but in reality, a doctor is nothing. No, it depends which doctor. You can be a surgeon. You can be, a neuroscientist. You can be because everything is so specialized today. So you really need to specialize in something. Okay, so what do you want to do? Yeah, it was a bit of a long answer, but it was a good question. So what we really want to do is here when we are copying the brain, I need to identify the active behavior, right, and stop it. I don't know how to do it, but I think that in the brain, I mean, is inside the brain, is inside the NPC type, right? Exactly, is inside this type. And it is after the copy. I have to do it after the copy. So now that I did the copy, I have my new, because this will return a new NPC type, right? No, I will not. Yeah, this is creating. Why is not returning the new NPC type? That's kind of weird. Should just return it, no? Well, it's called brain anyway. Okay, I can do get NPC type, it's not a problem. He's not returning it, but it's fine. So now here we need to find the current behavior. Okay, this one, get current behavior, right? So this is what the NPC is thinking at the moment, and we need to clear it, right? I see there is a clear interrupted. Clear interrupted. Failure. Interrupt script. New need. There is a reset need. Maybe reset need is a good one. Let me see what reset need is doing. Current need, new need, internet need. No, that's not what we need actually. We need to change. I mean, this could be okay, but it's not really what we need. Let me try clear interrupted. Clear interrupted is saying interrupted false. I mean, we could actually switch the current behavior to the do nothing. That's probably the easiest. But how do I know? How do I know what is the idle behavior on? I don't know if I have get idle. No, I don't have it. So by default it doesn't know. Behavior active, behavior, point to the current active behavior. There must be a way though. Active interrupt script. I basically need to reinitialize it, right? Clear state. Called when an NPC actor is deleted. It should reset all session dependent stats so that a new instance of the actor for the NPC can start with a fresh brain. I think that's the one that we need. I think this is the one that we need. Yes, it's cycling on all the behaviors, it's resetting the need, it's setting all the damage false, and it's doing clear interrupted. Okay, perfect. I think this is the one that we need to call. Ensure any existing script is ended correctly. Well, no, we don't want this. because it is actually trying to send a breed, so it will receive a breed interruption. You will receive a breed interruption. I think we don't really care. Clear interrupted. Interrupted equal to false. Let me just check one thing. Sorry, just a second. I need to speak with a person that is messaging me. Okay, I'm back. I have a background in media, cinema, theater, and writing. No setting and storytelling. The feeling of the players. Okay, yeah. And it's also people designing, for example, cinematics, right? So there are cinematics which are specific scene, you know, in the game that happen at very pivotal moments, very important moments. And designing those scenes is a bit like being a director of a movie, right? Because actually you have to decide which character go where and what they do and how, what, you know. So that is more of a that's more of a I'm just okay, sorry. Hello Dramoxe. Hi, welcome. How do you handle saving of for your project? You mean how do I save the player state? Or how do I save the player state server side, or how do I save the client settings client side? Because there are actually two kind of saves going on. It's very different. We have one save that is on the database, which is server side. So we have the character table, and the character table contains, I don't know, your current HP, your current mana, you know, and your position. There is your position in the game and other stuff, right? And then there are a significant amount of tables. Say all these tables, all the ones that are named character are pretty much, you know, so we save your achievements, your discovery, your events, your factions, your mail, your whatever, right? These are also, we save to the database server side. And then we also have client side, a save, but that is done only for the UI settings. So like when you know, when you move a window and you restart the game, you would like the window to be in the same place, right? And so we handled that with the Unreal Engine save game. So for server side is custom, is through SQL. On the client side is the save game of Unreal. Used to develop in Unity but moved to Unreal recently. Yeah. Is it for the announcement that they did on the installation fee? Or is it for something else? I think what we need to do, we need to basically have this function without the interrupt. I think I will do this. I think I will add a init only and not really. I want to try Unreal for a long time. Okay. Yeah, because there's been a lot of, you know, turbulence. A lot of turbulence for that announcement. I mean, if you're really a small dev, you know, and you do it for fun, it's basically zero impact on you. But if you are a developer that wants to distribute mobile games, you know, and maybe every 2,000 customers, you know, you get one paying customer, I mean, that announcement is really a problem. Really a problem. But they backtracked already, right? So they backtracked and they said that they would do it differently. So they will give the choice to take a percentage of the revenue. I think the percentage of the revenue is the same thing that Unreal is doing, and is the best way. I think percentage of revenue is really good. I mean, yeah. I mean, best would be free, but no one does anything for free except us. So, yeah. Yes, we are saving all the state to the database. Obviously, you have to do it cautiously, right? You cannot just write everything to the database continuously. Otherwise, your game will just know. I mean, you will kill it, right? You will kill it. But so we'll call clear state with. I don't understand why I need to pass the NPC brain. What? I'm inside the NPC type, right? I call clear state. Why is asking me again about the NPC brain? It's so strange. I also need to change this one, by the way, because I have to cascade it down. Wait a second. Behavior set. I think I did a mistake. No, because then it's calling. These behaviors, right, is behavior set, I assume. Yeah, exactly. So I have to do it on both, actually. I have to do it on both. Yeah. You want to make a game with single player and multiplayer co-op. I was curious how Unreal handles that. Yeah. I think co-op games are very fun. There are not enough of them, but I mean, it's multiplayer at the end is co-op, but multiplayer. I mean, depends what it is, right? So I think that co-op games are very fun because it's nice to partner with someone, you know, and trying to beat the game. Do you already have in mind which kind of game? Because I think that if you are designing a game from scratch, the most important thing you should think of are the game mechanics before even starting to write a single line of code. Nowadays, MMO kind of lost their meaning. Yeah, I think that depends how you call them. If you call them MMO, okay. If you call them MMORPG, none of them is an RPG. I mean, a very, very few, or probably none. I think they are not. They are not RPG. Why he wants my brain again? I mean, I can send it to him, but I mean, I'm not against sending it to him, but. So let's say that if not init only, we do this. And if not, I don't know if this is a good idea. We have to see what happens, right? But we have to see what happens, but in theory, it is what we want to do. Hello, Gotze. Hey, how are you? Welcome back. Ah, you have your game there, you are porting it. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So they forget the R, you know, in RPG. So I think we want to give. I mean, we always try to give good meaning, you know, and nice meaning to. NPC brain clear state. Who is calling this? NPC brain clear state. Interesting. Yeah, apart from us now, but who is calling this? Is anyone calling it? Hello, Dramox8, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think the difference is you know, between an action RPG and between an action RPG and an RPG. I think that's the difference, right? Most games today are action RPG, like a bit like Diablo, right? But I think an RPG is very different. I mean, if any one of you played, you know, tabletop paper RPG, I mean, you get you know what I mean, right? So it's more about the story, it's more about your character background, is all of that. I don't know if I need to call this clear state, because we could call this, right? But if we call, because this guy is doing a lot of good stuff. He's doing is clearing that, is removing the last perception, is clearing the hate list. I don't know why he's setting the alive as false though. But he's doing a lot of good stuff. You know what? You know what? I think we do init only here as well. Because I don't want to set him dead, right? This is setting the NPC dead, because this is used when the NPC actually dies, right? No, wait. Our brain is new. Wait. I'm doing something stupid. Our brain is new, boys. Our brain is new. Our brain is new. Our brain is new. So all of this is already done for us. The only thing that we need to do the clear state. Exactly. Now I have a better understanding of this. Yeah. When we destroy the NPC, we should do the full thing. The full thing, exactly. And only in our case, right, which is the one that we initiated now, right, we do through. So we basically clear the state. Okay, I think that is good. I wonder how you remember what you wrote without a lot of comments. I think our code is relatively commented. As you can see, there is, a comment pretty much every 2 lines or 3 lines. I think the status of our code is pretty good in terms of comments, if you ask me. And yeah, I mean, not everything is commented, right? Like you see, for example, here, this block doesn't have a comment, but if you look here and here and here and here, pretty much every line, you know, or every block has a comment. So I think we are not bad at all in commenting. I mean, you can always add more, but I think we have a good set of comments. And the reason is that this game was originally developed, you know, by multiple people. And so we really needed to share, to have a, you know, shared understanding of what was going on. And also myself, I think I added a lot of comments myself. I tried as much as I could to document the code. Yeah. But yes, I think commenting the code is extremely important. I agree. It's really, really important. Commenting the function. Also, if you look at our functions, right? look here, you know, like in this page, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of code and like 10 of comments, right? So, you see? Now, there are still a lot of places that are not commented. Like, for example, this function is not commented. So this function, you need to read it to understand. But many others have the formal, you know, the formal commenting. So you see, like, look at this block. Okay, so we are starting the server, and what we want to see, we want to see the, I can remove this breakpoint. We want to see the duplication, exactly this one, right? We want to see the NPC duplicating, so making babies, but not, I mean, having the brain of the new NPC available for other things that is not breeding, right? Which is one of the issues that we had. They were continuously breeding. Yesterday we created like tons of this tribe development is taking a lot of time, but it's kind of normal. Okay, so we have few guys in the tribe. Okay, one is already breeding. Okay, this one is breeding. Nice. Which is this one. Right? The other guy, one of the other guy I think is walking around. Yeah, it's coming in now. In like 30 seconds, meaning now, is going to breed for real. So here we are setting the NPC type, we are clearing the state, right? And here we are adding the definition. So now what we want to see is if the new guy, which I think is this guy, yes, is this guy. Now the spawning point is a bit stupid, but it's just at the center, I guess. I want to see if this guy is getting assigned from the tribe anything else. I think he may. The tribe at the moment is just waiting. There are some idle times, right? There are some idle times where they don't do anything. They're not very long, but there are. Okay, he's trying to breed again. I would like to know who is trying to breed, though. I would like to know if it's him or if it's someone else. Okay, now there are 5. So there is another new guy, okay? And in theory they should stop now breeding, or maybe they will do one more. It's not this guy. I think it's probably that guy. It's probably this guy. Unfortunately, they look all the same. No, it's not this guy. It's not this guy. It's this guy. Okay, the 2 new are this guy here at the top right and this on my left. These are the 2 new guys. What I want to see is if the tribe is actually now able to schedule work for them, right? That is the big question. This guy went to do something, fine. But we want... Oh, yes. They got utilized. They got utilized. This guy got utilized by the tribe. This is very good, because it means that their brain is working as expected. It means that their brain is working as expected. Now... I think here we are in a bit of a loophole. Hello, W Lado. Hi. Damn, you're so good at coding. I wish you could be this good. Well, it's just a practice. I don't think I'm that good, but I've been assisting the Moroccan builder in building paddocks for horses, and I have a yellow rope and pull it tight when they drop a stone in no position of the pole. Nice. Do this, do that, why me? This guy's not being used, actually. I think that this is the problem that we found already in the past and we never solved, which is I think at the moment the tribe has two conflicting priorities. The first priority is the building the big hut, because actually I removed it. I removed the big hut that was here. And you see that none of them is going to fish, which is wrong. They should go fishing. They should go fishing, because at the moment they need more money. They need more money to build a new building, the new hut. Do you use Unreal Engine behavior tree? No, we have our own system. We have our own scripting system, which was developed a long time ago, and so we kept it. But I think even if I have to redo it now, probably I would redo it exactly like we did it. I think. Okay, so the fix worked. So the fix that we did a few seconds ago worked. A few minutes ago worked. And it's very nice. So now the new tribe members... one thing that I can do, I can ask the tribe how many members he has, right? So if I do the bug tribe, target 15, right? In my list here, we will get the list of members. Yes, you see that now we have 5 members. And these two, 15 million and 1, are the ones that have been dynamically generated. So these are the child, right? The children. These two. Which is good. But now the tribe has a problem. The tribe has a problem. The tribe is trying to build a big hut. Right? But the big hut... let me think about it, huh? So they are trying to build the big hut, right? No. And the problem is that the big hut, yeah, we need some graphics otherwise. They are trying to build this, right? And I think at the moment they will never do it. They will never do it because there is a not a bug, but there is a missing functionality in the code that doesn't allow them to skip a double, what I call a double fallback. So it's one behavior that requires another behavior that requires another action, right? And they cannot navigate through the tree so deep, right? Considering the failures. So that is what is going on. So they want to build this. Our scripting system is telling them, they are doing something. One guy is stuck. Okay, that's very interesting. One guy is stuck. Very good, but it didn't work. Because this is another fix that I did about the Wait, about the movement. It's another. I did another fix on the movement recently. No, he got unstuck, so it's good. Because in our world we have pad points, right? If I show you the pad points, these are the pad points, right? So they know that something exists here, something exists there, and so on, right? And there is a whole network. If I show you from the top, you see, there is a whole network of points where they can navigate, right? I mentioned that you create a code for the final position you're building in a sequence. Maybe to global could look at see if the building intersect the planned building. Yeah, the collision, I still need to figure it out. At the moment, is everything without collision. Like when they are born, they may be one on top of each other and things like that. But for now, it's okay. For now, it's okay. So the current problem is that our tribe is trying to build a hut, which is this one. And the hut, right? Well, actually, there is more than this. So there is this. So the tree is done this way, right? There is this script. Well, there is even one above, but it's okay. There is this script, which is like the father at the moment. This one is calling this script. Oops. This script. Okay, right? And this one is requiring, 8 people. Is requiring 8 people and 60 resources. Wow, 60 resources? Holy shit. Okay, so this one requires 8 people and 60, requires 8 people, and there's another guy stuck. Okay, I can remove this thing. I think it's fine. And requires 60 resources, which actually are fishes in this case, right? Now, they require 8 people. Triggers hunter-mate, which is basically the reproduction, like they duplicate, right? So they make babies. And the hunter-mate requires 30 resources, right? At the moment, the tribe most likely has less than 30. They have 27, right? They have 27 resources. So at the moment, they are a bit stuck, but in theory, if they don't have enough resources, right? If they don't have enough resources, you see? If they don't have enough resources, for example, inside hunter mate, if they don't have enough resources, they have a hunter hunt resource, right? So in this graph, in reality, there is this. Oops. Please give it to me without formatting. Thank you. Yes. Hunter hunt resource, right? Which is a script. So that is what is the brain of the NPC or the tribe is thinking. But it cannot do it. And this requires 60 resources. Wait, let me see if that script requires 60 resources. Yeah, he has the same. Hunter resource, right? He has the same. So also this one has hunter resource. GG. Hunter resource, right? So both these requirements have hunter resource. So in theory, everything should work, right? So our tribe should just say, oh, I need to build a hut. I need 8 people. I have only 5 people. So I need to make 3 more people. So I need to reproduce. To reproduce, I need 30 resources, right? But I don't have the resources, and so I go hunt. So basically, they should all go hunt at the moment, right? But they are not doing it. And they are not doing it because I think that this structure at the moment is not fully navigated. I think it's not. And we need to understand why and also fix it. Okay, the tribe at the moment is stuck. At the moment, the tribe. So the tribe enters here, right? At this Gobble Bilgat. He understands that he needs 8 people because it's this hunter quantity 8, right? So he understands this. He understands this. But after understanding that, he's kind of stuck. After understanding that, he's kind of stuck. Now, I don't understand why, but it is. Okay, so we will debug this and see what happens, huh? And see what happens. And my client will time out, but it's fine. Okay. So the tribe finds an idle NPC. No, in this case it's a warrior and we don't need it. We need a hunter. Okay. The tribe finds 1 hunter available, which by the way is one of our new guys, right? And he's trying to determine what is the recipe that he needs to execute, right? And so he goes inside his get next recipe. Now on the recipe that he needs to execute, he will find what? He will find the current node, which is okay, here we are even 1 level above. So this one will be skipped. Yeah, this one will be skipped. This one is Gobble Upkeep. This one will be skipped as well. That's a good question. This one, Gobble Upkeep, it may be selected. No, it's not selected. Okay, nice. It's not selected. This one is what? This one is Evolve. Okay, now we are in the right. Wait a second. Evolve doesn't have child. Evolve does not have child at the. Yeah, he has 1 children. What? Yes. Correct. He has 1 children, and so it iterates down, right? And the children is Eagle Gobble build a big hut. So we are exactly here now. We are exactly here, right? So it's saying, I need to build a big hut, right? Is this a leaf node? Yeah, it's a leaf node because at the moment it didn't schedule the next one yet, right? Is this a critical failure? Unfortunately, yes. Because this failed already multiple times. Okay, I think I understand what is happening then. This one is getting excluded. This one is getting excluded because it failed already multiple times. I understand. And it is a problem though, huh? This is a problem. Huh. So basically this did not find any node. You have some code commented out? Yeah, it happens. No, but if it's commented out, it's good that it's commented out. So this will return null, right? No, will not return null. We return the failed node because the failed node is better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. No, it's good. For now, it's good. Because he knows that he failed, but anyway, he's going to try again anyway, right? He's going to try it again anyway. So the failed recipe is selected because he's trying again. We have 7,200 failures at the moment. Holy shit. Is checking if the wait time is 0. Yes, it's 0. And so at this point, is applying the recipe. So basically what he's trying to do now is trying to move from this to this. He's trying to move one level down, right? And applying the recipe, he will realize, because the recipe says, I need 8 people, right? I need 8 people. So here he will realize that he doesn't have 8 people. And this is where the bug or the missing functionality is. Because the first requirement will fail. The first requirement is having 8 people, which is here. So it's gonna check if we have the right amount of members, and obviously the answer is no, right? So it's saying, hey, we don't have enough members to do this. But we have a fallback script, right? We have a fallback script. Apart from this one, we have a fallback script. And the fallback script is check if we can grow. Exactly. This is the thing that I was saying the other day, right? The other day I was saying why we have the check for enough resources in this part of the code. It doesn't make any sense because now it will fail, because it will say, oh, can we grow? No, because we don't have enough resources, right? But why are you checking this here? Why? You should just check that you are not at maximum, go through and expect that the fallout, exactly. I don't understand why it was designed this way. Why the if not enough resources? Because I mean, is there a case where we want to stop because we don't have enough resources? If the request is because here we are inside what? Here we are inside tribesmen, right? We say, hey, we don't have enough people. So actually we don't have enough people, so we are here. And I don't have enough money. The problem is that if I stop, I will never go here. That will never go here, right? So it will never work if I stop it that way. I don't see what is the reason that we had this. So I'm going to remove it. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove that. Right? Because I want him to apply the recipe anyway. The only thing that can stop it is if we are at max population. That's the only thing that can stop him. And I would say that in this case, which is the idle, in the case that we are asking for an idle, yeah, but an idle, I don't think an idle should ask to reproduce, right? So if I search idle right here, I don't think that this idle is going to reproduce, right? I mean, we could, but I think it's very I mean, it logically makes it like, I don't have an idle guy, please reproduce. I don't think it's that way. I think it's, we need a new member of the tribe, please reproduce, right? So I think that this part is kind of unneeded, but we can still leave it. But I would say that anyway, also in this case, can grow is wrong. Can grow is completely wrong. I still leave it there for a second, but I think this one should be removed. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. So what I'm expecting them to do now is that after the two guys are actually spawned, are spawned, and they finish the resources, yeah, I can give them enough resources to spawn one guy. Now let's do it the same as before. Let's give them 86, right? Let's give them 86. I want the case to be identical. So they can spawn two guys, but I actually need 3 more. They need 3 more. So they need to go and start fishing. And I don't know if all of them will go, but I think yes, all of them will go. In theory, all of them will go fishing. In theory. You know, programming is like solving puzzles all the time. Instead of doing like a real puzzle, instead of playing Sudoku, or you can just write some code and it's pretty much the same. It's like solving things all the time. Ah, I pressed something. I pressed something. We can check them in game maybe, but I think they will double spawn. I'm starting the client and but it seems that at the moment they are not doing anything. No, they are doing, because they are doing stuff, so... But we want them to reproduce. Okay, they are reproducing now. So there is the first guy. So the test is identical to before, right? Is identical. So there is one of these two guys that wants to reproduce. One of these two guys now is reproducing, right? I think we can probably remove those breakpoints, but... And now they are 3, right? The new one is actually already active. The fourth one is coming back from fishing. So up to here everything is perfect. The position may not be, but it's okay. I moved him. Now in about 50 seconds or whatever, they will reproduce again. But then they will finish the money. Because now they are 57. The next member will cost 30. And so they will finish the money. Right? Which is now. Okay. We have to wait 30 seconds or so. Okay. I will remove this breakpoint, it's useless. Okay, now... Now we see if the fix does something or not. There will be probably a timeout as usual of about, I mean, just a delay of about 30-60 seconds, because we don't want them to do stuff, you know, continuously. And we will have to tweak those numbers, okay? Now they are already super fast, but... come on, you can do it. I think it's 60 seconds or so. No? Yeah, it's doing something now. Ah! They are going fishing! They are going fishing! All of them! Well, at least 3 of them. There are 2 that are walking one inside the other, but it's okay. Which is pretty good. Which is very, very nice. So now, okay. Even a 4th one is gone. So basically all the ones that can fish are going to fish. Okay, very, 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 very good. Very, very, very good. Very good. Very good. I don't know why they don't randomize the final position. Like, they seems to stay exactly, all of them is staying exactly in the same spot. I think that would be nice if they could, and by the way, I can move the fishing spot actually in the water, but that's another problem. At the moment, you know, that spot is there, but we can move it. It's not an issue. How do I mention? Okay. Okay, so I think it was a good fix. So I think that now they will simply continue to fish until they reach 30 for another member. And I think they reach it now because they have like 27. No, they have 31. Okay, so in theory they can breed now. Yes, in fact they are breeding. Ah, everything is working. Me wants kids. Me wants kids. So people are still going fishing, but one of them is actually breeding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we are 6. Now we are 6. This guy is the only one that is not moving because he's the warrior. And I removed, at the moment I removed the script of the warrior, but I can put it back in again if we want, but it should be okay. Yeah, this is the warrior. The warrior should just patrol the area, so just run around. Okay, you see that they are all going, right? All these people are going fishing. Would be nice if there was an animation for fishing, but at the moment we don't have. Yeah. And now, okay, now, I mean, I don't want to wait an hour, right? But in theory, they will continue to... They will continue to fish until they reach... Until they reach 60... Yeah, because now they spent all for the breed. So they are back at 5. They need to go up to... They need to go up to what? To 60, we said? Wait, where is the picture? They need to go up to 60 resources, right? Well, they need to go up to 8 members, and then they need to go up to 60 resources, right? So maybe to simulate, I mean, we can wait, but I don't know, waiting, I mean, we need to wait, at the moment we are 6, we need 60 resources at least, so I can give them 60 and just restart, no, because they are going away. Ah, yeah, that's the problem. If I restart the server, we will restart from scratch. Because when you restart the server, the non-permanent members are deleted. And the tribe basically restarts this cycle. So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people. They should grow quickly, but I don't know how much time it will take. Now we are at 7. I think it would take too much time, boys. I think it would be nice if I had a way to give them resources. I think it would be good if I could. The best would be, you know, the best would be if I could trade with one of them. If I could just speak with the guy, trade, you know, and give them fishes. That would be fantastic. That would be very nice. I'm thinking about it, huh? I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. So this guy wants a carp fish, right? He wants a carp fish. But this guy wants this. Like now I have 5 of them. But the point is that I think whatever I trade, it will never accept. That's the problem. I think it will never accept. I can say give. You see, it's saying trade declined, right? It's saying trade declined. Yeah. Yeah. But this would be cool, huh? They can give them fishes. I can boost the tribe if I want. Yeah. We need to be able to do it. How do we do this? Trade declined. Trade declined. Trade declined. I mean, in theory, when we do the exchange, you know, we can check for the tribe and see what is the main resource that the tribes is searching, and we could allow. So this is player to NPC exchange, right? Player to NPC exchange. Check if the NPC requires exact amount of money, blah blah blah. I think I could do it before this. Yeah, we can do it. I think we can do it. I think it's also is not too complex. I think we can do this. The problem will be the problem. Let me think about it. No, the only thing, what I'm thinking is, do we want to script it? Meaning, do we want to have a script in the tribe brain that is actually saying what he wants or what he doesn't want, right? And when he wants it and when he doesn't want it. Or do we want... Or do we want the tribe to always accept materials from you? I mean, I think if you give them something for free, they will get it. Unless it's a bomb, right? But we don't have bombs in the game, so if you give them something, I think they would accept it. If it's something that they care for, right? It's something they are interested on. Now, the interesting part would be, can you give them a weapon and they use it? Interesting. You could give them a weapon as well, if they can use it. Okay, well, that's a bit of a extension, but I think we can say that the tribe accepts all the materials. So yeah, I think we can do this. I think we can say so we can say if target, right? I think we have something like get tribe, right? If target get tribe. So if get tribe is valid, so this guy is part of a tribe, right? Then we need to understand which are the resources that this tribe needs, right? So I think I can probably add a new function that is something like check resource. Oh, we already have a check resource, by the way. Check to see if there are enough resources now. Get resource Get resource count. I think at the moment is this one. Is get wealth, resource growth. Because we only have one, right? Because we only have one. Okay. So this should be, I think I can stop it anyway, because they will take forever. It will take forever for them to actually get the right number. They need 60, so it will take like 1 hour, right? So I think we can just stop it, and anyway we need to recompile. Get wealth resource. No, I need there is no function. Get wealth resource. There is no function to tell me. There is no function to tell me. Get needed resource. It's this one. Get needed resource. It's just returning a string. GG. Okay, I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, if it was the item, it was probably better, but... Okay, so we can say... We can say, if the tribe exists and get needed resources, right? Equals to... I think we should do equals ignore case or whatever. Equals, right? Yeah, the problem is that if I'm offering multiple items, that is a bit of a mess, right? But because if I give them like some fish and a torch, I think they will be very confused, right? They don't take only the piece that they like. That is a bit too complex. So it will be. I mean, we can do it, but it's a bit too complex. So I think that we should probably. The exact amount of money. I don't think that here we are checking. We are checking only money. I don't think we are checking only money. I think we are checking. I think we are checking money and items. No. Yeah, we're checking items as well. Exactly. Find exchange slot offered. Wow. Okay. Okay. I think we need to do this. We need to do I think for now we take only the first lot. I think we take only the first lot, assuming that... wait a second. That is not really true, because I can put it in any I can put it in any slot in theory of the... that's a bit a problem. Let me see. To find exchange slot offered. Slot ID. Exchange offer slot. I think I need to cycle through all, otherwise I will not. If I don't cycle through all of them, I think I may miss stuff. No. What did I do? Copy I wanted to do. Because you can offer in any of the empty slots of the trade window, right? And I think what this is trying to do is trying to check that. Oh my, now I have that file here forever. Okay. Again. Oh my god. Can you please go back? Okay, yeah. I did the same mistake twice. Fantastic. Let's see if I can do it 3 times. No, I didn't. So I think we need to check, for all the slots. In theory, we can accept, but no, the problem is that we have to accept all or nothing. We cannot accept, right? We cannot accept a partial offering. That I think is not possible. I think that is not possible. So I'm cycling. I'm cycling. I'm cycling through this. Yeah, this thing is kind of complex. But I can make it simpler. I mean, for the tribe exchange, I think it can be way simpler than this. I think for the tribe can be very, very simple. Okay, let's do this. I need to cycle across all the slots. I think that is a given. Because you can offer stuff in multiple slots, okay? And so I need to cycle. No. Is protected, GG. No, it's public. What do you want? What do you want from me? PS character has no member. Find a because it's the inventory. Is the inventory, yeah. Get invent what? Get inventory. No. Inventory. Okay. Okay, so we get from the inventory the exchange slot offered, and this should return an item in slot. Now the quantity, where is the quantity? Because this is this including already the quantity? I think it is, huh? The quantity, yes, is the exchange count in the item slot. Okay, good. 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 I think we can do this, boys. We can check if it's more than one item. So you can give them only one stack, right? Because in theory you could also give them 2 stacks, but that's kind of a mess, right? If I'm trying to sum up the stacks, I think it's too complex. I think it's too complex. So let's do it simple. You can only have 1 stack. Right. Right, and then we need to check if the name equals to this, right? Yes. We need to check that. If so if the resource is the one that we want, then what we do? If the resource is what we want, in theory we can move to the accept of the trade, right? But wait a second, because dun 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 dun. So all of this needs to become an else. All of this needs to become an else, huh? Okay. So we will have to set exchange accepted equal to false in case we don't need it, right? So the first thing is, if we have 2 items offered instead of 1, we will automatically decline. So if the item offer is greater than 1, then exchange accepted equal to false. So we do not accept more than one item at a time. At least for now, that's because otherwise it's way more complex, because I will have to manage, you know, the merging of the stacks, and is a mess. So at the moment we don't accept more than one, not one item, one stack at a time, right? One stack of items at a time. It can be 10, but it should be one stack. The second case is if an item is not, right? If the item is different than my wealth resource, if the item is different than my wealth resource, then I also accept exchange false, right? Yes. Yes. If so if I arrive here and is accepted, then the accept through. Yes, in this case it will be accept through. So if it's accept through, then what happens? So we know that we have the right items now. So if accepted, okay, I remove the items from the player. I tell him that the trade is completed. I resend the inventory to the client, obviously, right? Send the inventory changes to the player. Okay, fine. We close the trade window. This is basically closing the trade window. And we commit the exchange. The problem is that I don't know if the NPC is actually receiving the item. I don't think so, right? The NPC is just destroying the item. So he gets it, but is not keeping it, right? This is what happens today. I think it happens also with merchants, right? So when you sell stuff, they don't keep it. Yeah, which is good and bad. But anyway, this is how it works at the moment. So yeah, so basically if we arrive here, right? If we arrive here, you know what we can do? We can move this code. We can move this code to the tribe. I think it's a bit cleaner. I think I can move this to the tribe because putting it here, I think is a bit weird. I can have in my tribe a function that is accept exchange or something like that, right? Or accept player accept player exchange, something like that, right? I think the only thing that I need is the player. Now, yeah, I think the only thing that I need is the player, no? Because yeah, I think so. Well, and also myself. I mean, and also the no, I don't need it. I don't need it. I need only the player. Yes, I need only the player. So if I just take this code, right, this bunch, and I move it here, and I substitute exchange accepted with return accepted false, we return false, right? And then I return true at the end, right? Then I think we are good, no? And target is me, right? Exactly. So this means that if in the future we want to change it, we can change it directly inside the tribe, and I think it's a bit cleaner. So here we can say if, you know, if tribe accept player exchange, right? Client, whatever, right? Then what we do, if we accept the actually, if we don't accept, right, we set it to false. All other cases is true. Now, I think we give the resources, right? So here we give the resources to the tribe, right? Which I think will be very easy, because at the moment we already have a function, right, which is this, which is add resource, and I hope that is adding the main wealth resource. No, is adding any resource. Add a new resource to the tribe resource table. No. Set no. Add asset, add an item asset. Bro, I just need to add a fish. Okay, 1 second. We need to search it. We need to search it in. We need to search it here. When we do the. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? When we do. To do is here, 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 no, 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 here. Alter resource, right? Add resource. Add a new resource to the tribe resource table. No. No, this is, I mean, the description is wrong. I don't know what this is doing, but it's our function. Is the right function. I don't know why this description says add a new resource to the tribe resource table. I mean, it doesn't add a new resource. It just adds the given resource, whatever it is. If it's new or not, you know. Add amount of resource to the amount resource table. This is what this thing is doing. It's doing nothing else. So add resource is good. Add resource is good. Okay, so we add the resource. We need the nickname. We need the nickname. Ah, fuck. Okay. We need the nickname. Well, at the moment is the nickname of the main wealth resource. So you know what? I'm going to do it a bit brutal for now, but I think it's fine. I think I'm going to do it a bit brutal, okay? So you will forgive me for this. No. What the hell did he copy? I copied tribe, bro. What? Holy shit. So I will do tribe get wealth resource, right? No. Get needed resource. Get needed resource. Tribe. So yeah. And the amount, because we assume that is the right one, right? We assume that is the right one. And the amount. I also don't have the amount. Fuck. I also don't have the amount because the amount now is in that function. The amount is here. Okay. We return it. That's fine. We return it. We return it, otherwise it's too much of a mess. We return it. Get needed resource. Get needed resource. Amount. I had it copied. Now I don't have it anymore. Why? I had it, no? The amount string, the amount. I deleted it. GG. I deleted it. Okay, anyway, is the amount is this. Items lot, exchange count. Items lot, exchange count. So we also need to do it only if wait, because I'm doing something stupid here. I'm doing something stupid. Yeah, I am. I am doing something stupid. So amount at the beginning is 0. And resource name at the beginning is 0. I mean is empty, right? And only when we get the right item. So only here we set the resource name equal to, at this point we could set it equal to this, but yeah, in reality it's the same because I'm always getting this one. In reality it's the same, but anyway. And we set the amount. Okay, yeah, I think it was a stupid reasoning. And we set the amount to this, right? That is when we get the proper item, that is the one that we require. The only problem is if we add 2 stacks, and in these 2 stacks it will be anywhere refused, right? Will be anywhere refused. And if not, it will be true. Okay. And if it's true, 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 wait, if it's true, right? Let me just give it a bit of special names, because otherwise I think I'm stepping on the toe of some other variable names. Okay, so if this happens, if this happens, okay. What? Int amount resource nick. No, resource nick. I think we don't need anything. Why it doesn't like my amount? Ah, because it's called res amount. Is this nick required or no? No, it's not required. Okay, good. I think we should be able to give items to a tribe. I'm not completely sure, but now the problem is that the guy will not stop. That's, I think, one of the issues. One of the problems is that if the tribe member is not standing still, my exchange may fail. And I don't think that when we speak with them, they actually stop. I think that when we speak with them at the moment, they just continue doing whatever they are doing, and the camera will be brought around the map. Which is a bit silly, but I think this is how it will work. I will change the name of the stream to Tribes Accepting Offers. Tribes Free Items. No, Tribes Accepting Offers. Something like that. Tribes Exchange. I think Tribes Exchange is a good name for the stream of tonight. Tribes Exchange. Okay, changed it. Anyway, I find it pretty incredible that YouTube is storing all my live streams without, you know, asking me anything. I mean, it's really thousands of hours of video. Do you think one day they will delete them all? It's possible. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's launch it in debug mode, because it's the first time we run this code, so I'm going to assume that it may fail. It never happened before. I close everything when I see your stream, Discord including, I still hear you talking. Ah, I'm in your brain. I'm in your brain, Hula. I'm in your brain. Je suis dans ta tête. Je suis dans ta tête. No? Yeah. I'm in your mind. I'm in your head. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. So how much money they have? At the moment, they have 18 fishes. They have 18 fishes, right? So I want to take this guy, speak with him, and give him something. And I want to give him 5 fishes in the second slot, no, in the middle slot. Okay, just to be annoying. And I want to click on this. Okay. Get tribe. Does the tribe need... Wow, it worked already? Oh shit. It worked already. I don't have the fishes anymore. I don't have the fishes. He said trade completed. I gave him 5, 18. Slow clap. Slow clap. It actually worked. It actually works. So we can now give stuff to the tribe. So if you want to boost the tribe, you can boost the tribe. They will be happy. Now, they don't say thank you, and they don't feel it. I mean, they don't feel that you gave it to them, right? But maybe in the future they will. So you're yeah. Now let me try the other cases. Let me try the other cases where I give them something that they cannot get, like a torch, right? Like a torch. I didn't see, but he should have said trade declined. It said trade completed. Wait, let me remove the breakpoint because he's printing the thing exactly when. So if I want to give him a torch, right? It doesn't say anything though. Why doesn't say trade declined like he was saying before? I mean, he actually declines it, but he's not telling me. He's not telling me. Because he's here. Is he... okay. So if... we can say does not need that. We can say refuses, or yeah, does not need that, or does not accept. Does not accept. Does not accept your offer, something like that. Does not accept your offer and trade declined. Okay. But it works, huh? It works. Very nice. We can give items to the tribe. Aha! First try. Hello, Video Nomad. First try. It works. Very, very good. I'm making progress. I'm becoming a better programmer. First try is always emotional, you know. First try. Like you write a bunch of stuff, you change things here and there, and boom. Well, but we were missing the message, but that's okay. But wait, we didn't test it fully, because we also need to see if I give him 2 slots or multiple slots or stuff that he doesn't want. I mean, we can try to break it a bit, right? We can try to break it, like, for example, sending an empty. If I send an empty offer, what happens? If I send an empty offer, if I send an empty offer, this will return. This probably will return true. This will probably return true if I send an empty offer. Well, it will not add anything, I assume, because the total will be 0, but still, I mean, if the exchange is empty, I think it's the same with the old code though, because also here, if I'm giving an empty string, I think it will still accept. Yeah, I think it's the same. Probably. I'm not completely sure, but let's see. Let's see. I mean, it would be very nice if you could give him items. Let me try the empty one. The empty one crashes the server. Easy. Easy. Wow, it's crashing the server completely because he's trying to do a SQL. He probably is trying to insert in the database with a non-valid thing. Holy shit. Wow, we break it like a boss. Yes, exactly. He's trying to do a SQL. When he's exiting this way, it means that we reach the level of the SQL, this level of the database. So we sent something. So I would say if this is empty, we return false anyway, right? So we can say if item offered is different than 1, right? So if it's 0 or if it's different than 1, we return false. You see, there was a bug. There was actually a bug. Yeah, but there are always like subcases, you know, subcases of subcases of subcases of subcases of subcases. Like, what if, you know, you are attacking the guy and trying to trade at the same time, and someone is casting a spell on him, and another player is trying to loot him as soon as he dies, you know, then what happens? You know, and it's also Friday 13. You know, so there is always. But this is your role, not mine. Your role is to go in the game, play the game, crash it, and then tell me, hey, in this crazy case, it crashes, because I cannot do it. It's impossible for me to test every possible combination, right? It's impossible. It would never happen, and I would never even try to do it. I test the happy path and I test the simple case. Everything else is on you. Wow. Started to be late, huh? Midnight. Yeah, I need to go. But I want to squash this bug at least, and I want to test with multiple items, and then I think we are done. We are done for the day. Yeah, but it's very good. We fixed tonight. We fixed the reproduction bug with the making the brain of the NPC properly cleared after being spawned, right? Being reproduced, which is something that we never did in the past, and it's very good. And then we did this, the ability to exchange, right? And to exchange it, we fixed a few other bugs that I don't remember now. But we did. Hello. I want to give you nothing. Trade declined. Okay, well, I mean, it's nothing, but I want to give you this tambourine. Do you want a tambourine? Trade declined. What the fuck? I want to give you a fish. I don't have a fish. Wait. He went away. I want to give you a fish, but at the same time, I'm also giving you. I give you one fish, but I also give you a tambourine. Because you need to be singing and playing while you eat the fish, okay? Good. I want to give you a fish. And I want to give you another fish. What? What did he say? Cannot move? Why? I cannot read it. It's under the thing. What the fuck? What? You cannot move? You cannot move an item being exchanged? Okay. Well, I can split it before then. Let's do this. So I have a stack of 4 and a stack of 3. Aha. I can break it now. A stack of 4 and a stack of 3. So I give you 1 from this stack and 1 from this stack. What about now? You should refuse it, okay? Declined. Okay, good. You should refuse it because we cannot sum them up easily. So you can only give him 1 stack. It can be a stack of 60, but it should only be 1 stack, right? So if I give him a stack of 5, give him a stack of 5, take this. Trade completed. Why sometimes the thing is written here, sometimes it's written at the top? I don't know. But now, how many fishes they have? They have 35 fishes. Okay, so now we are going crazy. We are giving them 1,000,000 fishes. No, I have to go. I think it's good. So it works. It works. It works. We can give them fishes. Now, it will be very nice if they would keep a memory, right, of the fact that we gave them something and be more inclined, more positively inclined towards us, right? So I think we can do it. I think we can have, but not tonight and not tomorrow. I mean, in the future, they could remember our name with a ranking, right? Because at the moment in their memory, if I attack this guy in his memory, there is something very, very stupid going in, and I think I want to change it. So at the moment his memory knows that he took damage, right? But this is completely useless. He took damage in this location, right? So like if there is a trap, okay, if there is a trap maybe, but it's much more important that he keeps, instead of this, like AoE damage. I mean, it's much more important that he keeps the name of the player that attacked him and a kind of a rating, right? I don't know what rating he could have, but it could be a rating like a faction rating, right? So if he likes you or not. And the more you attack the tribe, the more the tribe hates you. And the more you help them, the more the tribe loves you. And so maybe if you give items to a tribe that is usually aggressive, right, they will not be, you don't attack them. Maybe they like you, they don't attack you, right? So you can make friends. You can make friends with these people. Let's be friend. Let's be friend. Yes, I can also stay here like this. I can also crawl. Yes, I can. Friends forever. Friends forever. We are friends. Okay, with this picture, you can now give items to tribes. We became friends. Okay, that's all, guys. So I will see you tomorrow. Why I cannot click on myself? Ah, yes, I can. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Meanwhile, that guy is coming. And no, tomorrow, no. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'm not available. So I will see you Saturday afternoon. Yes, around 4 or 5. Saturday I have a slightly more flexible time. But it should be Saturday afternoon if you want, right? And if you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be fantastic. And if you want to do a bit more for us, we actually have a Patreon site, which is Patreon. I don't know why I was trying to log in. Patreon.com/planeshift, where you can join and this guy is sending a perception and support our project and get some free videos and insight of what we do and things like that. Maybe you should also tell me what you would like to see in the Patreon to become a Patreon. Like if you are not a Patreon, what would you like to see that convince you to become a Patreon? You should tell me, boys. But anyway, should we do a raid? Let's see if there is anyone. Let's see if there is anyone we should raid. Maybe. There is Aurora. Is she working on something unreal? Yes, she is. Do you want to see a nice and smart lady at the same time? I will send you there, okay? I will send you there. I will send you to Aurora. See you, everyone. Bye.